Camp, we need to have a serious conversation about AI. So this weekend, I watched about maybe close to 100 videos on this new AI app called Sora. Now, it's got Michael Jackson on there, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Tupac, pretty much all the celebrities, right, that are dead. But the crazy thing is, they're they're getting better and better at this AI stuff. It's almost becoming unrecognizable. Now you're talking to a guy who's heavy in the tech, really heavy into the tech. And I've been heavy into the tech for well over 25 years, longer than most people have been alive. So when I say it's almost there where they're trying to achieve, it's almost there. It's like literally they're probably a couple months away from making it perfect. AI like absolutely perfect with everything. Now I say all that to say that is not good. That is actually a bad thing because there's certain videos and certain documentations and certain things that are historical that are going to be changed. And there's going to be certain events that's going to be changed. For example, there was a video that I just watched that had Dr. Martin Luther King giving his speech about I Have a Dream, but he was talking about parlays. Now, of course, someone that's like, that love that kind of stuff, they'll say, "Oh, that's great. That's funny. That's comical." But in my eyes, I'm looking at the video and I'm listening to the audio. See, that's the two things. The video and the audio are damn near perfect. You would actually think that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said something about parlays in his speech. So what does that tell you? There's going to be videos, documentations, events that are going to be docked up or, modified or changed that are historical, that are going to be changed. And if enough people say it's real, then it becomes real. And a lot of people, they'll say, well, you're reaching with that because we know it's real, we know it's fake. No, we don't. There's a lot of things that have been faked in the past that we thought was real, but it's not real. For example, you guys could argue all day in the comments, but the moon landing, right? You guys saw what I saw, okay? If you ever watched the video on the moon landing, we didn't land on the moon. And the technology back then wasn't nearly what it is today, or at least we think that it nearly wasn't what it is today. And they was able to achieve that kind of belief in everyone's mind that we landed on the moon. Now, just